Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining me this morning as we celebrate Shabbat with prayer and song. We will be using our congregational prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah. If you happen to be following along with the flip book version, just add the magical number 18 to what I announced and you should be able to find us. So we begin on page 68. Moda'ani lifanacha melech chai v'kayam shechazarta b'nishmati b'chemla rabba emunatecha Rabba emunatecha moda'ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shechazarta b'nishmati b'chemla Rabba emunatecha, Rabba emunatecha. Page 74. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. The prayer for our bodies and our health. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware, we would lack the strength to stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Baruch atah Adonai, rofei chol basar, umafli la'asot. The prayer for our soul. My God, the soul you have given me is pure. You created it, you shaped it, you breathed it into me, and you protect it within me. For as long as my soul is within me, I offer thanks to you, Adonai my God and God of my ancestors, source of all creation, sovereign of all souls. Praised are you, Adonai, in whose hand is every living soul and the breath of humankind. Baruch atah Adonai, asher b'yado nefesh kol chai, baruch kol basar ish. Nisim b'chol yom are blessings for the daily miracles we find each and every day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor. Shabbat Shalom. If you are just joining us, thank you for joining me this morning to celebrate Shabbat as we celebrate this beautiful day and the joy of being together, even if it's virtually. We continue on page 88. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, making peace among people, but the study of Torah encompasses them all. Page 95. With this do I prepare myself to thank, praise, and glorify my Creator. Blessed are you, Sovereign of life, whom we praise with songs of glory. Baruch atah Adonai, melech mechulal betish bachot. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot leAdonai, ulizamer lishimcha elyon, ulizamer lishimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot leAdonai, ulizamer lishimcha elyon, ulizamer lishimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker hasecha, ve'emunatecha beliלות. Magalu al asur ve'alei neval, ve'alei higayom bechinor. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehadot leAdonai, ulizamer lishimcha elyon, ulizamer lishimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehadot leAdonai, ulizamer lishimcha elyon, ulizamer lishimcha elyon. Page 106. Yitkadav yitkadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrachu teviam lich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyom echon, uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'meru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach, le'olam la me'almaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yipar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, Shemei Kudasha Brichu, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran bi'ama, v'meru, amen. As we turn to the words of the Baruch, we reach one of those points in our service where we would rise if we were all together. At this time, we rise if we would like to with our bodies, or we rise with our hearts and lift our spirits in prayer. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam Va'ed. Page 114. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibartam ba'am B'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech u'shokbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'ohot al yadecha v'hayu l'totofot b'neinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha Leman tizkaruhu v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Page 122. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef ela, nora tehilot osef ela. Shira chadasha, shibhu gelim l'shimcha, asfatayam, yachad kulam hoduhu, behim lihichu, be'ameru, Adonai yimloch, Adonai yimloch, le'olam va'ed. Sur Yisrael, Kuma Bezrat Yisrael, Uvdechinu Mecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael, Go Aleinu, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. We turn the page to the Tefillah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agitahi latecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד התהל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומק נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al gevurot umido mahalach melech meimid umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'maneta l'hachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaKol. At the bottom of page 130. To all generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Aham Mekadeshei, Mekadeshei Shavi Shabbat, Kulam Yisbe'u, V'yitalu Mituvacha Shabbat, Yismechu V'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat, Yismechu V'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. V'hashvi'i ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat, Hemdat yamim, oto karata Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Zecher lema'aseh v'reishit Shabbat. Zecher lema'aseh v'reishit Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malahutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Page 142. Our prayer for peace. Oh, say shalom, shalom, b'mrumahav, Ya'aseh shalom aleinu, be'akol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom, b'mrumahav, Ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael, amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom b'mrumahav, Ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Ve'akol Yisrael, amen. We turn now to words of Torah, as first we recite the blessing for study and then read a few verses from this week's Torah portion. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. This week we read from two Torah portions, from the double portion of Matot, Ma'aseh, which brings us to the end of the book of Numbers. This morning I will read a few verses from the start of Matot, the first of our two portions, the section where Moses reminds the people of Israel about what it means to take a vow and when it needs to stand and when it can be nullified. Vayidaber Moshe al Roshei Hamatot livnei Yisrael lemor zeh hadavar asher tziva Adonai ish ki yador neder ladonai or hishava shivua laasor isar al nafsho lo yachel devaro kachol hayotze mepiv yaaseh. Va'isha ki tidor neder ladonai, v'esra isar bevet aviha, beni ureha, v'shema aviha et nedera, v'esra asher esra al nafsha v'heharish la aviha, v'kamu kol nedereha, v'kol isar ishar esra al nafsha yakum. Ve'im hani aviha ota bayom shim'u, kol nidareha ve'esreha, asher asara al nafsha lo yakum va'adonai, yislach la, ki heini aviha ota. If you'd like to learn more about what these two portions contain, please join us for Torah study immediately following this service using the link found on our website, here on Facebook, or in the email you might have received yesterday afternoon. We turn to the Misha Bayrak prayer, our prayer for those who are in need of our prayers for healing. And as we join together, perhaps in singing these words, we think of those who we care deeply about and who are in need of our prayers. Please name them aloud, name them in your hearts, share them in the chat if you would like to, as we sing together on page 253. Misha Bayrak Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Limoteinu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Bayrak Imoteinu Mekor HaBracha Lavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with Refuah Shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Page 282, words of Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, la'tekedu la'liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigwe haratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot hadama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, ve'gohor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, v'yom hahu Yeh Adonai Echad, U'Shemo, U'Shemo, U'Shemo Echad. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows. It is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. Page 294. On this Shabbat, we mourn the death of Florence Miriam Gubernick, who was laid to rest in recent days. We observe the period of Shloshim for Thomas Heder, Susan Kantrowitz. We mark the yahrzeits of Carl Baim, Emanuel Bukareski, Sam Fabricant, Edith Schaffel-Field, Leona Fox, Margaret Goldberg, Harold Goldman, Francie Hausman, Arthur Hurwitz, Ruth Kaplan, Louis Lenchner, Faye Levin, Rhoda Levine, Edith Levine, A. Roy Lightman, Reuben Levine, Rosalind Markovsky, Myron Lewick, Joseph Newhouse, Leona Pober Marks, Esther Seltzer Recht, Archibald L. Pollock, Jeffrey Rosenberg, Harry Rosenberg, Ruth Sajewicz, Sheila Rubin, Lena Rosen Schwartz, Francis Schumacher, Mark B. Schulman, Norman Shallon, Miriam Solid, Joseph Singer, Jules Taffler, Esther Stiers, Sarah Zoffer, Gloria A. Werner. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma devarach hirote v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'olam omei omaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudisha b'richu, la'ela minko birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran b'yalma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. We conclude our service by returning or turning back to page 10 for the words to Maya Fehayom, how beautiful and lovely today is, this day of Sabbath peace. Maya Fehayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Fehayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.